So guys, have a look at this. I want to show you something. So as in the previous video, you could see that on the red CX5 that was dirty, the cylinder head, and this one was clean. So what I've done here, I just basically touched up the surface. It didn't really need much to getting done. I'll get the injector hose cleaned once I will fit back the valve cover. But on the other hand, have a look what Dan has done on the other CX5. I dare to say they look identical, and I mean it wasn't very bad, but it was definitely not like this. The camshaft is replaced, he cleaned everything. I would say it is very similar to that one, so maybe he will deserve a little raise. I'll still have to decide on that one later. Yeah, so but this video is not going to be about the cylinder head cleaning. It's much more about the carbon cleaning, because I've received a product which I want to show you, and I can tell in advance I really love that product. So stay tuned if you want to see what that is. And without further ado, let's put back the valve covers. So Dan's going to finish this one, the valve cover, and I'm going to do that one. So we're going to bring the cars, both of the cars, to the same level, and then we will start the carbon cleaning. So guys, now let me show you the results of the carbon cleaning and then talk about the thing I wanted to talk about, but probably you can guess from what you can see on the front of the cars what it's going to be about. So let's see first the red CX5. Obviously the surface still needs to be touched up, like them tiny black bits, they will be cleared as well. Now have a look at the other one, the gray or silver-ish CX5. And now let me talk about these cameras. So I've been sent this one, the Teslong camera, with the dual lens camera, and the rest I bought with my own money. Not my own money, because this is actually my father's camera. This is Dan's camera. I've got the same. This I've been sent, and this I paid for it. Unfortunately, I paid the most for them. So what I wanted to show you. So first, initially, I was using this one, my father's camera or borescope. The only problem with that one, as you can see, it doesn't have a screen, so you need to use your phone, and it's not bad for the money what it is. I don't actually know how, or I don't exactly know how much that was. I believe maybe 60-70 pounds. So you need to connect it to your phone. The problem is it sometimes loses connection, not that quick, not that convenient, not that fast, and when you try to bend it, it doesn't stay like that. It bends a little bit back. So it's not bad. The image quality is very good on this one. Then I bought the second one. So actually this is Dan's camera. I've got exactly the same. I can show you this one, the image quality. The reason I bought it, because as you can see, this is very like narrow or tiny. So I can actually put it through the globe plug hole and also to the injector hole. So now let me show you the image quality. As you can see, the image quality is not so great, but because it is so narrow and tiny, it is good. It gets to the very like small spaces. The image quality of this one is better. However, it's a bit like bigger than them two. So I've been testing this camera for 2 weeks, and actually, or initially, I wanted to give it away, which I will still do if I get 50 comments, like from 50 different people underneath this video. Then I'm going to give it away. If not, I'm gonna keep it because I really love it. We use it. It's so often. It's so convenient and so easy to use, and very good quality. So let me turn them both on. So the image quality of this one is actually pretty good. And by the way, you can see how the valves or how clean the valves are. So the image quality is very good, and also when I bend the end of it, it stays like that. You see, it doesn't have that rebound, so you can bend it as you want. And as I said, it is a dual lens camera. Sorry for the glare. So I can switch between the lens. So now it is looking from the side, and I can have a split screen. So now it is in half. So one is facing forward and the other one is facing to the side. Also, it has a flashlight. Very great function. You can record with this one, take a snapshot, or just freeze the camera. It is very handy. Seriously, we love it so much. That's why we are thinking about keeping it if we don't get that 50 comments. And here is the other one. This was, oh, I forgot to say, this is on Amazon. If you buy it through my link, so use the link from the description of the video, I believe it is around £90 with the voucher you can use. And this one was the most expensive. This was around £300. And the reason, because as you can see, it is very narrow, very tiny. So the same as that one, but this is like a 360 articulating camera. Look at that. That's why it is so expensive. The image quality is great, as you can see. It is quite good. So, but again, very likely you don't need it. You don't need this expensive. So, in my opinion, the best one from all four, like performance and cost-wise, is the Teslong. So I'm so happy they sent me this one. So I'm looking forward with another cooperation with them. If they are happy to send me another products, I would be more than happy to review them, because I'm quite satisfied with the product. And also it's like, for the money, it's very well built actually. I can't believe it. When I first time I removed it from the box, I was shocked. So I thought it's going to be like maybe a low budget camera, which from the price point it is, but quality wise I really love it. So yeah, that's how we clean the carbon buildup from these 2.2 Skyactiv diesels. Yeah, so basically this video was like, because I get asked that, like how I make sure how the valves are closed. So basically this is how I'm using a bore scope, endoscope, and check the valves in which position they are. And I also got asked, like, because how do I make sure that they are closed? So basically, if it is a manual car, I lift one side, put the gearbox in the fourth gear, and just turn the wheel clockwise or into the rotation, or like a normal rotation. And that's how I open the close the valves. But make sure you lift only one side of the car. So as you can see, this is in the air and the other side is on the ground. That's how I turn it, or put it in TDC, top dead center. And I got asked how I turn the automatic car with the automatic gearbox, exactly the same way. So I lift up the car, but in that case I need to remove the wheel and I need to turn the engine by the crankshaft. So I believe that is a 21mm hex socket, goes to the crankshaft bolt, and I'm turning it. And I also got asked, like, in which gear I should turn. If it is automatic, you can turn in any gear, but you can, if you leave it in park, you can turn it in park. It doesn't matter, doesn't really matter, because that's a hydraulic gearbox. So if the engine is not turned on, it doesn't have any like pressure in there, so you can turn the engine no problem. So yeah, that's how you turn both the manual and automatic versions of these 2.2 Skyactiv diesels. Well, I hope that this was like valuable video for you. You learned something at least, or it was entertaining for you. If so, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and if you can, leave super thanks as well, or use the Amazon affiliate links in the description of the video. But until then, take care and see you soon in the very next video. Bye bye.